Salam, hello. Um, nice to meet Bethlem Bakala. I was about to speak to you in Amharic. My name is Bethlem Bakala, and I am the founder of KinetTalk. And it is an organization that um, was started many moons ago, but it has now grown as I mature, the organization matures, and as I think because it was a passion project, it started as a passion project that has kind of taken on its own life, and I'm so thankful for it. But today I'm here because I'm so excited, so excited, and I want you to be excited with me because we're going live. It's official. I mean, the website was up before, um, but we did a lot of work behind it. There was a lot of love and a lot of passion that was put into it to bring you something that represents, I think, who we are at KinetTalk and where we want to go. Obviously, even as humans, we go through a lot of growth, a lot of changing. We morph depending on where we are in our different stages in our lives. So, of course, KinetTalk is going to do the same. And I think what I'm excited about is to kind of talk to you, to reach out to people, to let you know, where we've been, what are we doing now, and what are we planning next, right? So we've been, KinetTalk was started as a way to show the beautiful culture that we have in Ethiopia. So many various types of cultures, by the way. And it was started through to showcase that through dance. Okay, so actually, before I go through that, KinetTalk means, I'm going to break it down. KinetTalk means house of art. Kinet means art. Beit means house. And KinetTalk means literally house of art. And art has been it has played a huge role in my life. The art of dance is what I was really passionate about growing up. And I know that, I was working with youth back when I was in New York, and my passion it was ignited from there. I learned how to dance in watching YouTube. Okay, so shout out to YouTube. I learned how to dance watching YouTube, and I really found, we were in a house that I grew up, thankfully, in a house that welcomed all cultures, the different Ethiopian cultures, right? So we were able to celebrate that through music. And so that's kind of how KinetTalk started. But like I said, as as the times needed and as I matured, it started growing. And now we've worked with. I hosted an event with internet event in the DMV last year, representing KinetTalk as a host, talking about mental health. So that's one of the things we're very passionate about, creating a culture a healing culture that we can heal from. So things that don't serve us, things that are not good, we can adjust. That's the beauty of culture. I've said this so many times. So it's still the same. That portion of KinetTalk is still the same. Additionally, we're also, besides the mental health aspect, is just celebrating the various beautiful and loving cultures of Ethiopia, which right now I think we need a lot more of. And also, and you can hear from my heart that I'm aching with all the stuff that's happening in Ethiopia. I think we all are, regardless of what our beliefs is, but what we believe in. We know that human suffering at any way, shape, or form is it's a lot. So, but KinetTalk wants to be a space for where we talk about healing. How do we heal? How do we celebrate each other? How do we spread love? That's really what the message is. of KinetTalk, and that's one of our mission statements, is to really, have these tough conversations that lead towards healing, and then also to have to celebrate each other, to identify the things we have in common, focus on our commonalities, and then still respect and appreciate our differences. It's really what KinetTalk is about, and we are doing this so many different ways. I've been more active as of late on Twitter under Betty Becky, and I meant to plug myself in later, but since we're talking about it, and so that it just goes to show you that we don't know what we're called to do. We just have to be prepared. And the things that we're doing on KinetTalk is not just coming from the heart. It's not just coming because we're passionate about it, but we're doing it because it's needed. We really feel like it is needed right now to focus on the things of beauty, things of healing, reconciliation, love, just focusing on those things. And the whole purpose we decided to do the launch today is because I'm very thankful for the journey that I've had leading to this moment, right? Today in the States, we're celebrating a holiday, and that holiday looks different for everyone. But whether it's today or any day, honestly, I am so thankful for the journey that we have gone through KinetTalk, because when you see the stages of KinetTalk, you see the stages that I went through in my life. And where I'm at today is, how do we create a culture that I can be very proud of passing to my son? I'm proud of our Ethiopian culture, but let's be honest. There are certain things that don't align with the people that we want to be, and which is inclusive, which is loving, which is compassionate. And so there are certain things that just, even sayings that align with, or that showcase, how the culture has changed. So some of the things that are not good, it's okay to change them, right? So that's really what we want to focus on, KinetTalk. And the whole purpose of us redoing and revamping KinetTalk website, which I'm so excited for you to see, is because I've given advice. So I co-created or I co-started another website, which my husband is really like. He does the brunt work of your journal. There's all the writings there. I'm more in the background. And when we talked about that, when we started that website, the conversation, that's also shameless plug for GeonJournal.com. But when we started that website, he's always writing, and he's doing it in so many different platforms. And our conversation was, how can we streamline that, right? So that's really why we're starting KinetTalk, so that we have a hub for places that you can go to that is, this is a safe space to talk, a safe space to challenge the things that are not good, but also celebrate, right? Celebrate the beautiful culture that is the beautiful Ethiopian culture. And really, I open it to any culture. As you can see, my earrings, it's Africa, it's Africa. So I know there's a lot that connects us, not just within Ethiopia, just with the world at large. You hear my accent, right? It comes out from time to time. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and I'm hoping that you will be on this journey with us as we go on this journey of outreach, of healing, of love, of compassion, of understanding, a celebration, everything that is beautiful within our culture, but still be bold enough to say, this is not good, and I don't like it, and it's not working, right? So I'm just really excited for you to see it, and I'm not going to stay on here too long, but I am going to say that I want to welcome everyone that would like to contribute on KinetTalk. We're definitely here to if your view on how we about our culture and the need for us to spread love, spread, interact with people through compassion, using compassion as our GPS, so to speak, and showing up and showing love. If you're able to do that, we absolutely extend ourselves to you to come and join us on our journey. Let's do this together. Obviously, I'm not by myself on KinetTalk. I think the KinetTalk family has grown. It looks different at different stages, but we're open to having you come join us, be part of our family. As long as your message, like I said, your message aligns with what our messages are, what our purpose is. So I'm really excited. I don't know if you could tell I'm trying to calm myself down, but I am really excited and I'm so thankful. My husband Theodros Fikre Mariam, you guys, I'm sure most of you know him. He writes on Your Journal, like I said. He's also on Twitter a lot. It's because of him actually that I started becoming a little bit more active on Twitter. But I'm not shamelessly plugging him. I'm proudly plugging him on here because he has helped me on my journey. I see a better version of myself when I'm with him, and through a lot of our passionate discussions, we're able to help each other grow. And so he's as much part of the KinetTalk growth as I am, I guess. And so I'm so thankful for that. Also, I'm doing this because we have a baby. I post about him a lot, but we have a baby and we're always concerned, and we're not concerned, I guess, but we want him to grow up knowing the Ethiopia that we love. And the Ethiopia I love was a hashtag we had started. And so share with us what the Ethiopia that you love looks like. For me, it looks like one that we're able to appreciate each other's differences, celebrate each other's differences, and of course, but focus on each other's commonalities to keep us bonded. I mean, like when we're looking at a family, everybody looks different in the family. Everybody's like, that's a saying in Ethiopia that says, mother's womb has many shades or many colors. I'm paraphrasing, but the point is every child is not going to look the same, and yet mother is going to love each other. My mother always said, doesn't matter whatever you go through your life. With my sisters and I, three of us growing up, she used to say, it doesn't matter what you go through in your life, your sisters are forever. So you got to make sure you work out your differences and know that you are forever bonded. So that's the principle that I carry when I look at Ethiopia, Mother Ethiopia, and any of my sisters and brothers that are within that country. I'm sending you love and I'm encouraging you to come. Let us work together. Let us heal Ethiopia together. And that's where we are so far. What's coming up in the future? When I get really passionate, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but what's coming up next is you will see Kinet Talks happening more frequently. I haven't done one in a while. So I did one where Heal Ethiopia Together is actually the title, and where I had a conversation with Theodros Fikre Mariam, my husband, right? Mentioned that earlier. And we had a conversation about ways to heal Ethiopia together, what has happened, what's going on now, what can we do going forward. We're also working on another secret project coming to you, hopefully in the near future, where we're removing ourselves. We're representing our own organizations, but doing something collaborative with other folks. God willing, that will be fruitful. And so those are the two things. So we're going to be having Kinet Talks more frequently, and we are aiming for at least two as a bi-monthly right now. So twice a month. and I don't want to overcommit and underdeliver. So we're going to aim for twice a month right now. But please check back on our website, because you'll see us. You'll see more updates. We're also going to start having more writings. So if you want to be a contributor, absolutely do that, especially if your medium of expression is through writing, right? So please, I encourage you to write with us. We'll publish it on our website. Also, another thing is we want to be more active on that website. Like I said, we're trying to centralize everything to the website. So you will see us posting things on our Instagram, which is KinetTalk. We have a Facebook page called KinetTalk as well. We also have a private page called KinetTalk, but this is brand new. We're trying to foster conversations on there. It's there right now. It's not as active, so we're trying to figure out what the right direction is for us as far as that group is concerned. But I'm also on Twitter as Betty Becky, at Betty Becky, BettyBeke, and KinetTalk is also on there, by the way, at KinetTalk, KinetBet. We're going to be posting a lot of the articles and the activities we're doing on there. So I just encourage you to come and be part of our journey. I'm trying to keep this below 20 minutes so that I don't keep you here with me too long. But we're excited. Did I say that? Did I say that enough? That I'm very excited? Yeah, I'm very excited. So just come on this journey with us. I'm going to give you some tidbits before I leave, because like I said, I'm an advocate of mental health, talking about things that are healing. So I'm going to share a couple of things with you that are related to our culture. I'll share one that's related to our culture, maybe two, but one for sure is something so a lot of times during moments of chaos, moments when we're just in our head and it just becomes too much and we feel very anxious, we burn frankincense in Ethiopia, right? In so many different parts of Ethiopia, we do frankincense, especially in the church. And I know that people do it throughout the house when we're making bunna, coffee ceremony. So there's a proven science has caught up to Ethiopia, guys. And they're saying that it's been said that it helps change the mood factor. So whenever you're feeling like that, I implore you to go get a little bit of charcoal, add a little bit of the etan or the incense, and let the aroma, permeate the house, and just sit there and just take some deep breaths in it. It really does help reset our mood. Another one is when we're feeling heavy, when we're feeling like our chest is tight, want to try to redirect. So we want to go back to sitting still. So a lot of people talk about this from a space of meditation, but we may not be very familiar with that in Ethiopian culture, but we have been doing it. We just don't call it meditation, right? So we tend to be more silent. That's our moment to talk to ourselves. But right before, if we can just kind of settle ourselves, preferably with the etan on, and just kind of sit there. And I'm only saying this because there's a lot happening right now, and we just need to try to ground ourselves. We try not to speak from a place of anger, and just try to recenter ourselves so we can be at a sense of be in a space or state of calmness before we speak and we talk to people. So I encourage you to extend a hand, spread love, join our growing family, and be a contributor if you can't commit to being a growing family. So, and be on this journey with us. I thank you so much for your time. And I will see you on the website, which is www.kinetbeat.com. I'm looking at the time. So www.kinetbet, KINETBET.com. I'm so excited. And also join our mailing list. There is a way for you to add comments on the bottom, and it's going to be info@kinetbet.com. Send us an email through that, and we'll add you to the email list. And also, if you know of any people that you feel like we should have a conversation with, or if you are one person you would love to have a conversation with you that can help us spread the message of love, understanding, compassion, we're here. Let's talk. Let's heal Ethiopia together. Okay. We love you guys here at the KinetTalk family, and we look forward to being with you and serving you. Thank you so much for coming. All right. Have a good one. See you on the website.